Hello everybody, Rope Fox here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. This is episode 25, and I hope all of you are doing good out there. I know I'm doing good. I've had my caffeine, my belly is full, and I am all ready to get this episode started. In the last episode, we added this rotating storage system to the vault, and I went ahead and made a few modifications to it. So I decided to go with barrels, and just to kind of differentiate what is what, I added the stone cutter, and that's because I'm storing all of my blocks that I can use the stone cutter on. So I have all my stone, my andesite, cobblestone, all that good stuff. I have my, there's my bricks. And in the next rotation, I think this is kind of just mix and match stuff. So I've got my clay, wood, random wood things, tree stuff, and just other miscellaneous items. And then of course, going back to the original wall that it was on when we started it, I do have things in here. I guess just in the one barrel. I've tried cleaning up my chest outside. There is a few more chests out there that I do need to clean up. So you can tell right there, I started placing my mob drops in, and then over here, I kind of just started placing my shulker boxes just to have it in a more convenient location. All my coal, and then all of my ores and all of that good stuff. And wow, we do have a stack of blocks, and that's right, we did buy iron a couple of episodes ago. So this is starting to look good, and oh man, I don't know what's going on with my remote. I am playing on Xbox, and as of the last couple days, for some reason I can be standing still, and then I'll just start kind of moving forward like this. Or if I'm in the menus of my Xbox, it'll kind of just go to the top, and it is very, very annoying. So I just saw it doing that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with today's project. And before I forget, for those of you who didn't catch the tutorial on my automatic chicken farm, I dropped the tutorial for this chicken farm the other day. So a card will be popping up in the top right corner, and of course, there will be a link to it down in the description below. And wow, the response to this video has been super crazy. It hasn't been 24 hours yet since its release while I'm recording this, and it's already over 1,200 views. And I know that may not seem like a lot compared to most people, but for my channel, that is a lot of views within a 24-hour period. So a massive thank you to all of you, and I'm so glad that you find my tutorials helpful and useful. But again, before we continue, the tutorial has dropped for the automatic chicken farm. And while we're here, we might as well empty out what we have. So at the moment, there is about 2.5 stacks, just a little over that. So we're gonna go ahead and pull these out, and I've been storing everything over on this side. So all of my feathers have been going down here, and I really don't know what to do with all those feathers. I'm gonna have to think of something to do with those. And this is empty, and all of my chicken has been, or is being stored right here. And I really don't need that much cooked chicken on me, so let's go ahead and throw it in like that. So about two full rows of cooked chicken, and I think we're pretty good on food. In fact, at this rate, I'm almost wondering if I can open up a new shop. Whoops, that was my booty. Like I was saying before, I totally failed on switching my camera over to this view. I was saying that we have so much chicken that we could possibly open up a new shop, and then I meant to do this, hint hint, wink wink, and I just don't know where to put it, and just gonna throw it out there, but maybe, I don't know, maybe the Diamond Alliance can hook it up with the spot. I mean, I do have to be a member of the Alliance before I can actually build anything over in their spot, but I just want to throw it out there to you viewers. If you guys just want to mention it in the comment section of the other Diamond Alliance members, I'm just saying that'd be a very nice spot to have my new chicken shop. How did you get down here into my base? I hopped back here, and I came around the corner, and this wandering villager totally scared me. I wasn't expecting anything to be back here, and I mean, you guys really just don't get the hint. And what is your llama doing? Your llama is banging its head on the stone. That can't that can't be very good for the llama. And I'm gonna go ahead and just walk past you here. I want to see your trades. Whoop. Okay, there they go. Let's see what kind of terrible trades you have for me today. Let's see. We have emerald for sugarcane, pumpkin. What's that? Fire coral block. I guess those are actually pretty cheap. That's not very cheap. 6 emeralds. Where'd you? That is very bad business, my friend. I was checking out your wares and seeing what you had to sell, and you just walked away. All right, you know what? You do not get any business from me. In fact, you are trespassing. So let's go ahead and get you out of here. Bye-bye. Now that we have permanently relieved that particular wandering trader of his trading duties, I wanted to check on this item sorter. Now, this is not today's project, but recently, in the comment section of my item sorter tutorial, I have been seeing a lot of comments about it not working. So when I do see a bunch of comments, I mean, 1 or 2 here or there, I mean, okay, but recently I've seen quite a few about the item sorter not working, and I went ahead and tested it the other day in my creative world, or in my tutorial world, where I created it and did the video for it, and it's working just fine. So I'm not quite sure why it's not working for other people. And what I wanted to do was test it one more time in the realm. So what I went ahead and did was I got my item filler blocks and I just assigned these 3 chests with an item filler. That way everything is assigned a particular item. Now what I'm going to do is I do have 6 andesite. And andesite is right here. Actually, 6 isn't that much, and plus the stone is down there. We have 3. I do have 40 stone right there. So let's go ahead. We're going to filter in the stone, and just to make sure everything is working. And again, if we look at our stone, this is 3, so this should go up to 43. Granted that there is a chance that a block or 2 could get caught up in the hoppers. That is always a possibility. So let's go ahead and take a look right now. Whoops. And I definitely need a better way to get back there. Oh, man. Come on. I got this. 3rd time's a charm. And... whoop. Okay. Now that I made it back here, so the stone is the middle chest. And if we open up this hopper, you can see there is stone that is caught up in there. So that's just a thing that happens with item sorters. So all that to say, although I do have 40, there is a chance that it could get caught up and we may not see it turn to 43. But we're going to go ahead and test it right now. So we open up the chest, place in our 40 stone. That's going to go into the system. And there is an elevator spitting all of the items out. And then it's going to make its way along here, bypass all of these items, and finally make its way into the chest right here. So there we go. It is starting to trickle in. Again, this should get to 43. And so far, so good. Everything is working just fine. And... yep, there we go. 43. So all 40 of them went through. So this item sorter is working perfectly. Again, like I said, I did see a few comments about the item sorter not working. So again, I'm not quite sure why it's not working. But we can see here that the item sorter is, in fact, working. So I have no idea where this creeper just came from. You can see this area is very well lit. And he just came and blew all of this up as I was getting ready to get started on today's project. And man, that really is kind of annoying. Uh-oh. See, I needed those. Man, this is... let's go ahead and get rid of these. We got the chests. I can't believe that happened. I don't know what's up with creepers spawning in spots where they're not supposed to. For example, I've been having creepers spawning right here on this torch. And of course, that is not supposed to be happening. But man, this is very unfortunate. So how did I have this? I had like that. And I guess what I'm going to do, if I don't get blown up again, I'm going to go ahead and just start throwing all of this in. Because this hole... Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. Don't go in there. Oh. Because this whole double chest was full. And it's not anymore. So this whole double chest was full. And this was getting full. So that is what I wanted to work on today. But let me go ahead and get this cleaned up. And I'll be right back. Alright, that is all cleaned up, and thankfully no more creepers snuck up on me while I was repairing that. That would have been very bad. And let's take a quick bite to eat real quick before I discuss the plan for today. We are going to need probably another thing of redstone dust. Oops. Don't have room in my inventory. Let's go ahead, get rid of that lead that we got from the wandering trader. Or wandering villager, whatever its name is. And for today, since I've been AFKing so much down there in that little spot to get all that chicken, this has also been AFKing, and now this is full, this other side is full, and then all of my hoppers are backed up. And it's starting to back up here, and it's only a matter of time before this backs up, and then I'm going to have a bunch of kelp that is just going to hang up there and then despawn, and I really don't want that, and it is really dark up here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. I was just playing around with some of this. I'm not going to do that today. It's not going to work like I thought it did, or it would. We're going to go ahead and do that. Everything is lit well. Okay, just to be triple sure. So like I was saying, this is getting full. Now I need some sort of overflow protection. That way, when this chest gets full, I'm going to have a piston that's going to retract the chest, and then I'm going to have another hopper line going either, probably not this way. I may run it that way and over to this wall, but I want to have the chest retract and then deposit all of its items into... Actually, how's that going to work? So it's actually, because if I have a comparator right here, and when that pulls back, that's not going to do anything, because then it's not detecting anything since the chest will have been pulled. Very, very interesting. So if anything, I would need, can't retract the hoppers either. I would probably need hoppers to push forward under these. Okay. And I'm kind of brainstorming with you guys here just to kind of let you know my thought process of how I try to work things out. So I'm thinking hoppers. Let's go ahead. I'm going to mock something up real quick and let's see if it works out. Alright, I have a few hoppers running this way into this chest for the test. We have the sticky pistons, and what we probably need to do is we don't need this to be a double chest anymore, so I'm going to remove this one and then run a comparator out. That's definitely not out. Right there. Okay, so we have our output, and seriously, I will deal with you later. So we have the output coming from the chest because there are items in the chest. And then that is going to run into a block right... Not right there. Not right there either. Right there. And thinking, because now I'm only going to get an output of 1. Let's see. That's going to extend. I guess because I don't have a double chest, that works perfectly. So now, that's extended. It should be draining. Need to get around now. Up on down. So it should be pulling from this hopper here. And there's no way I can probably look at this. Let's see. Nope, there is no way I'm going to get to that one. But if we open up this hopper, so it is pulling. from there. And I don't know if that's going to work either, because it still needs to completely empty the hopper below it. Very interesting. Okay, I think I got this worked out. It's not going to be the prettiest thing, but because this is still emptying out and that is almost full, so we do need to act quickly here. Go ahead and place some blocks like this so I can get back to the other side. So we can actually... We're going to eliminate this sticky piston. We're going to keep that hopper there. And then what I need to do... And that's going to be a mess, but... We need to place a hopper there. That should do it. Then we can put this hopper back. And everything should... So it's going to extend. It's going to start pulling from this hopper, which of course is pulling from the chest here. See if everything is working the way it should. We're getting items. Okay, items are filling in. Perfect. 35. I mean, I think it makes sense. I think this should work. Now, why are you stuck right there? It's just the way it's working out because this is still filling up. Okay. That is still, it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and wait just a little bit and see if everything catches up and clears out the way it should. I do see the issue because this has stopped flowing. Well, okay, it's still going, but this, whoops, this is no longer pulling. Get back up here. This hopper is no longer pulling, and that's because this redstone is powering this block, which is locking up that hopper there. So therefore, none of this is draining. So what I need to do is replace this with glass, or a slab, or upside down stair. And for those of you who have been around on the channel for a while, you would know that I do love using a glass block instead. And where did the comparator go? Did you end up in here? No. Oh man. Oh, there you are. Okay. So we'll throw you off to the side for now. There we go. That's going to extend again, and this should start emptying the chest. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. Yep, it's emptying, and it should be making its way here. And I do realize that Now that's going to be another issue, because this hopper is now... Anything that wants to go this way is going to get pulled. So we resolved this issue, but then we created another one. So that's all filling up. That chest will empty completely, and of course, as soon as the chest is completely emptied, this will turn off. This is going to retract, and then this hopper will still empty into the line right there. But like I said, I have created another issue with this, and what I'm thinking, it shouldn't be a problem. I could probably end up eliminating this hopper in the end, and it does make sense in my head, and hopefully I'm not going to start losing everyone here. But my issue right now is this is full, so all of the kelp is up here. More kelp is coming in just like that and is being pulled. So I actually need to help it out. So the best way to explain it is once it's completely emptied, it'll be fine. So we'll have kelp coming in like this. Let's say all of these lines get backed up. And as soon as we have one piece of kelp in here, this is going to fire, extend, and pull that one piece of kelp out, or 4 or 5, however many it will be, and then deposit it into this line. And, okay, let me just go ahead and show you. I went ahead and pulled a few stacks out just to help it move a little bit faster. And this is what I am trying to explain. So as soon as this empties, and we will get those few that come in like that, this is going to empty out as soon as we stop getting random ones coming in. So there we go. It should turn off and retract. And as soon as the next batch comes in, so like I said, I can now eliminate this hopper here. Go ahead and put it back. So that's going to go in. Actually, that might be... That didn't help either. Oh, man. For some reason, I cannot figure out how... I can't figure out how to do this. And let's go ahead and say hello. I think Zloy and Prowl are also online. And let's see. Yeah, for some reason, I just can't figure it out. So what I'm thinking for a temporary fix, just to give myself some more storage, and that can go bye-bye, is I'll run a hopper into the side, run a hopper into this side, and then do a double chest like this, and then another double chest right here. Then this is going to make a mess once again, so hopefully the last mess of the day. Boom. And then... Oops. Hopper. Break that. And then hopper. So hopefully that fixes the problem. Now I get to put all of the kelp back inside. Hopefully it all comes into my inventory just like that. Very convenient. Okay, that is... Oh, it looks like there's... How much kelp was... Oh man, that's a lot of kelp that's going to waste. Oh well. Like I said, for some reason I just can't figure it out right now. My brain is not functioning to figure out how to make this happen. So let's go ahead and just do this. Throw all the kelp into that one. We do have more kelp. Wow, how much kelp is coming out? That it? Okay, that is it. So this will be the temporary solution for now. That way I have a little bit more storage. It's not necessarily overflow, because what I wanted to do was have something to where it took out the extra, and then I had some sort of bone meal maker out of the excess kelp that was just being there up top, and I really can't see this kelp go to waste. So let's go ahead and grab it. That hard-earned AFK kelp. Go ahead and grab that. And bam, bam. 2 stacks? I could have sworn it was more than 2 stacks. Hey, and there is Blue Jay. And man, everyone's hopping on now when I'm about to actually log off, because I am about to wrap things up here, which is, again, why I'm not trying to rush, but kind of rushing now because my wife is on her way home, and I was hoping to have all of this figured out, but as you can tell, that is not the case. So I'll have to come back and work on this, but like I said, this will do for now. So now we have this. This is going to fill up, and then this is going to fill up, and then we have another double chest worth of things that are going to fill up. And then the same goes for this side, and we can actually get rid of this now because this serves no purpose. I'm going to have to do something with all of that kelp. Same deal over here. It's going to evenly distribute through this double chest as best as possible. Work its way down, fill up this double chest like we have. This is going to fill up, and then this double chest is going to fill up. So we do have some extra storage, and of course what I can always do is just run the XP farm. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Kind of empty it out. And, okay, I thought maybe the creeper had broken the redstone over on this side, but it looks like everything is working just fine. Sweet. Alright, I guess that will, I'm kind of disappointed that we had to do it this way because I really wanted to work out some sort of system that would allow it to overflow and then go down into something to turn into bone meal, but this is going to have to do. Just looking at this, I may have thought of something that may work out, but unfortunately I won't be able to do it today. Let me just take a look at this chest. So, now that we have this double chest, we have an extra chest hanging off, and that is storing up. So what I'm thinking, maybe we run hoppers out from the excess of the chest or the extra chest. So a hopper, and then it will go into the hopper line that I originally created this episode. That would go down into that. But the only downside to that now is it will always take half of whatever goes into this chest, which I think ultimately means this is going to get half of what comes up because half of it will go to bone meal. So, yeah, that is the issue with that idea. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, let me know down in the comments of what you think of this overall build or of something that I can work out to make this happen, because like I said, for the life of me, I cannot figure out how to make this work, and what I just explained seemed like the best idea at the cost of losing half of what goes into the storage for the XP. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. Maybe you guys have some better ideas. I'm just drawing blanks, and I'm not gonna hurt my brain over trying to figure that out at the moment. So with that being said, everyone, this is going to be the end of today's episode. Again, I am so disappointed that I didn't figure that out. This is the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will see you later.